So, hi, good morning, everyone. Thanks for again joining today. So, in the past, two webinars we had found out like how to find the stocks. Okay. Now that we have already recognized the technique how to find the stocks basically through derivatives and specifically open interest. So, today's webinar is mainly on Strike's OI Insight, which will help you to time it, and basically it will try to give you a bird's eye view of where the highest open interest is, where there is liquidation, and where we are seeing a lot of addition in the open interest, right? So what it helps you to do is that it will help you to strategize as to how to take the position. Like if you have identified a stock which is in a bullish mode, okay, basically through open interest you have figured out that this stock is going to go higher in the days to come. So then the point is that how, like at what point should be the entry point. Okay, so one is basically you will see it based on the technicals or whatever method you can follow, you usually follow. The other way would be through OI insights, whether what strike is having a strong open interest. So basically through that you will get to know like what is your risk, and how effectively you can use that particular screen to time the market. So without wasting much time, I'll share my screen and I'll come to that screen so that you understand how the screen works. So
Yeah, basically,
yeah.
just before you start, the version 1.6, you must have received a video. We have brought in various features like once you create a watch list, you can actually scan the heat maps through the watch list. If you can go to heat maps, Jay.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah. So here, if you can go to, yeah. So this is the watch list heat maps where if you've created a watch list, you can scan, you can check the heat maps through your watch list only. So this is one of the features. The second feature is we have brought in the valuation parameters along with the recommended parameters, where along with the RMI setup. In fact, here is the recommended. Yeah, just go to charts, please.
Yeah, I'm just refreshing. So over here you are telling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one will be explaining in the next session, next webinar as to how to make the best use of it. RMI plus daily valuation. In fact, Mr. Gaurav had done a session already on it, but we'll be taking you through once again probably next week or the other next week. We'll be arranging a demo. Of course, the next one is the most important, which is loved by everyone. That is the options module. Since everyone is into derivatives nowadays, the entire options module has been brought in. The next one is the strategy builder, which will be coming up along with peer comparison, sector analysis, and RRG, that is the relative rotation graphs by Julius D. Kemper. uh, I'm sure some of you have still not subscribed, so if you want to subscribe, it's we are giving it at a very this one. If just Jay, you can show them where to subscribe, please.
Yeah.
You can just go to my profile section, plans and billings. We have a wonderful offer for 1 2 years and 5 years. You can you can definitely subscribe over here. I'm sure it's it's going to be worth, because there's a lot of data which will actually help you in narrowing down to that last 2 to 3 stocks if you're using the strike in an appropriate way. So we look forward. We request your support. Do subscribe and make the best use of the tool. Anyways, Jay, you can start now.
Yeah, Chavan, there is one question from the user that but is this version updated in the system already as I have a older version?
No, it is updated. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, Varma K, it is updated. So yeah, we will come back to the topic, and that was OI inside screen. And firstly, I'll explain you how we have built the screen so that you understand the basis of the screen, and then we'll move on to how to identify things. And yeah, one more thing, I think one more question someone had asked is that if something later presentation, take couple of examples. Okay, so firstly, whatever we do in the strike OI inside screen, it will be more specific. It will be only for the FNO screen. I mean FNO stocks. Okay, it doesn't help beyond the FNO stocks because the call puts and all are traded in the FNO stocks and not in the cash stocks. So that is one thing that people need to note. Uh, so yeah, so the way we have built this screen is that see over here, this as on that you see is nothing but the archive. So basically, even if you want to see, what the data was say on 20th of December, you do that and you get to see how the behavior of the market or specific to the stock was on that particular day. The next that we have is basically expiry. So imagine that you don't want to see the combined OI. So we had explained earlier as well that combined OI is nothing but 1 month plus 2 month plus 3 month. Okay. So whatever is the open interest for all the 3 months, that is getting combined and you're coming up with this figure. Okay. So the moment if I untick the combined OI, you can see the change in figure, and whatever expiry you have chosen, only for that particular expiry it will show you the entire data, like where is the highest open interest, highest OI addition, and so on. Normally I have this tendency to look at the combined OI because I want to see that across all the expiries what is happening, and that's why I usually keep the combined OI ticked. But if at all there are people who are doing weekly options and so on, so over here we have given all the expiries. So say for example on 4th, I mean that is where the mid cap Nifty expiry is. So you can also click that and you can get to know over here mostly you're seeing 000. The reason being that there is not much activity that is happening. But if you see Fin Nifty and all the other well traded parameters like Bank Nifty or uh, I think even over here somewhere Nifty should be there. So that's where you can click on the expiries and you can get to know the entire data. So usually last Thursday of the month, that's where the expiry is. So if you choose that particular data, then obviously you'll get the entire stocks. And again, like I said, this is basically whether you want to see combined OI or OI of that particular expiry. So like I said, I usually tend to, click on combined OI. So the moment you click on combined OI, the price, whatever you see over here becomes of the particular expiry that you're seeing. So in this case, you will notice that I have clicked on the combined OI. Now, if I am doing, some other expiry, so say for example, the March expiry is on 28th of March. Sorry, uh, it is on 28th March, which is over here. So you will see the change in rates over here. Okay, so this is so now the price that you are seeing is according to the March expiry. Okay, so all this will change dynamically based on whatever expiry you are choosing. Okay, now the way the screen works is that we have given where the highest open interest is for particular symbol. Okay, where there is highest OI addition and where there is highest OI liquidation. Okay, now the purpose for this screen is that you don't want to go and you want to see the option chain and then try to analyze like where the entire action is happening. For example, in the options. Okay, So basically, you go over here. I mean, you hover on the second button, you go to options, and then you go to option, open interest. So wherever you see a large green bar, that means that is the point where there is highest open interest, right? So that is what our screen will capture. So in case of BPCL, as you can see, I have clicked on combined OI, okay? And the moment I zoom out, okay, what I get to see is that 500 put, which is the red one, has the highest open interest, right? So this is where, if you see the screen, highest open interest, the system is showing me is at 500. Okay. Then I see where is the highest call open interest, which is the green line. So I can see that this is the point where there is highest open interest, which is 530, right? So the screen mentions it over here that 530 has the highest open interest. Now, where is it that there is highest OI addition, right? So for that, OI change will be the point that you have to see. Okay. Now, in this case, what I mean to say is that where is it that there is highest OI addition? So in puts, you can see that 500 has the highest OI additions among all, right? So that is where our screen will show you that highest OI addition is at 500 put option. Okay. Now on the call side, where is it that there is highest OI addition? And you can see that it is at 560 levels, right? And that is what the screen is telling you. Similarly, for the liquidation, now liquidation means that it is getting, we are seeing unwinding, right? So in case of unwinding, where is it that there is maximum unwinding that you are seeing? And in this case, you can see for the green line, it is 510. And that's where you can see that 510 has the highest OI liquidation, which was the green line. And now for the put, it was, I think, at 490, which was being shown. Okay, yeah. So this is the case where there is highest OI. Put unwinding has happened on 490, and that's why you see it over here. So rather than taking the pain and going to the option chain and trying to understand where the option activity is happening, this screen gives you a very quick glance of that, and you can understand where there is highest open interest, where there is highest OI addition, and where there is highest OI liquidation. Now, to some people who may not know, like what is the use of the screen. So the use of the screen is that this screen basically looks from a seller's perspective. Okay. Now you would say that what basically seller's perspective mean. See, there is always two sides of the trade, right? If call buyers are buying, okay, they expect the prices to go up, right? So then what is the expectation of the call seller if they are selling something? That means they are telling that the price may not go above certain strike, which they are basically selling. Okay. That is what it simply means. Similarly, if the put buyer expects the prices to go down, okay, put seller will say that the prices won't go down below a specific level. Okay. If that is clear, then you will understand that why highest open interest is important. Because when we are looking at from a seller's perspective, okay, if there is a high open interest at certain level, it is telling us that the call sellers feel that the prices should not go above that particular strike. Okay. Which means that that particular strike is going to act as a resistance in the near term. So like I said earlier, that this screen will be very helpful, especially from the short-term timing perspective, just to know whether your stock is near the support or near the resistance, or how far is it near from the support level or from the resistance level. Okay. So that is where your highest OI will come into picture. Okay. Now, one would say that in case of BPCL, the price is already at 560, and the highest OI that you can see is at 530, right? So that has already surpassed the price. So in this case, how do we interpret? So that's where you need to see where the highest OI addition is now happening. So generally, if the price is above the resistance, which is basically above the highest OI of the call strike, you will usually see that the OI is getting is getting unwounded. That is because the sellers are now trapped, right? Because the prices are above the strike price. So in this case, what will happen is that the sellers of 530, who have already gone wrong, they will probably change their ceiling, and from 530 they will start moving to the higher strike price. Okay. And then that is something that will eventually become a barrier for the stock in the near term. Okay. So that is why, see, what we have done is that we have created a filter over here. Okay. And over here, what we are trying to say is that if it is above resist, so see, there are actually one, two, three, four, five, and there is actually one more filter over here, which is near support level. But unfortunately, there are no stocks which are near support level right now, and that is why you're not able to see it in the filter over here. But see, when I do above resistance, okay, all the stocks which I am getting over here, okay, all the stocks which I'm getting over here will be above their strike price. Okay. Like you see in BPCL, it is 530 is the strike price, but the current price is 560. If you see sale, 125 is the strike price where the highest OI is, but it is at 128. If you see MCX, the highest OI is at 3600, but right now it is at 3666, and so on, right? So all the results that you will see will be, which are above resistance. That means that the prices are above the highest OI of the call option. Okay. Now, when we look at the other thing, which is say near resistance, what it tells you that the stock are trading very much closer to the strike price where there is highest open interest. Okay. Which means that this particular area is probably going to act as a resistance for the stock. And if at all say you are bullish, then ideally what you would want to see is price crossing above the resistance level, and in the liquidation, or you can see in the addition, you will see that the put base will start increasing. Okay. So we will come to those examples, but right now it is very important to understand the concept. Okay. The next one say is below support. Now similarly, the way call strike option, they work as resistance level. Okay. There is put strike option. So let us understand from the put perspective as well. Okay. What is the put buyer expecting? That the prices will go down, right? But the put seller will be expecting that the prices will not go below a particular strike price. Okay. Which means that if there is a highest open interest on the put side, it will normally act as a support, because people think that the prices may not go below that support zone. Okay. So this is the broader concept, and there was, like I said, one more case which was near support level. Unfortunately, right now we don't have any stocks which is near support level. But say, for example, if say in case of you can say ITC, okay, say it is at 440 is the uh, highest OI for the put option. Okay. And imagine if the prices was say at 441. Okay. Now it is more closer towards the put option, right? Rather than the call option. So over here in the interpretation, it would have shown you near support. Okay. Which means that right now it is at the support level. And if the prices respect this zone, then most likely it will take support and start rising higher once again. Okay, so this is how this screen will help you firstly to quickly analyze what where is the main action that is happening, and secondly what it will do is that it will help you to time your trades. Okay, so now see, this screen can be of different utility for different people. Okay, the way I actually do it is that I try to analyze what is happening in the open interest, okay, which we have learned in the past two sessions. So if at all you all have missed it, please go to our YouTube channel, that is India Charts, and you can find the webinar over there, where we have explained how one is that how to interpret open interest, and the other thing was rollover analysis. Okay, in this both the YouTube in that both YouTube videos you will understand how to analyze through open interest. Now what happens is that once I know what the larger trend is for the stock, okay, all I will try to do is that buy them near when they come near the support level, and try to sell it when they come near the resistance level. Okay, but it is not that once they are near the resistance level I would actually sell it. I may use the technicals and may use the trailing level to ride it. But the essence is that if at all you see that there is humongous open interest on the upside on the call option, and if I feel that the prices may find it difficult to break, so obviously there could be that, it could be that point where I do partial profit booking or maybe entire profit booking as well, depending on what I feel for the market. So usually what I try to do is that I try to do a top down approach, that if the stock, if the index is bullish, I will try to find which are the stocks which are in a bullish trend, and if they are in a bullish trend, where are they in terms of option positioning. Okay, because right now what has happened is that post pandemic, almost 80-90% of the activity has shifted to options rather than futures. Okay, so that's where you can probably gauge a better understanding as to what people feel for that particular stock. And there is one more interesting analysis that y'all can also do is that when you see that in the interpretation column that most of the stocks are now into say above resistance or maybe near resistance zone, that will probably the point where maybe the market could be very much heated in the near term, because सारे stocks resistance के आसपास है or it is slightly above the resistance. Okay, and the other way, the on basically on the flip side, if there are many stocks that you're seeing which are near support level or below support level, that will probably be the point where it could be possible that the market could be near the bottom, because usually you would see, like I told you over here, right now you're barely seeing anything which is near the support level. Most of the things that you're seeing is largely above resistance or maybe near resistance, and that is specifically telling you that the market in the short term is in an uptrend. Okay, and that is why you're seeing such behavior. But when the market is in downtrend, mostly you will see the stocks, which are near the support level or below the support level. Okay. So that is how, you sort of interpret this screen. Now, your question will be that how do we make sense of this, right? That if it is 530 and the price is 560, then what do we do? Or else, let's forget BPCL. Let's take the example, say, of Jindal Steel. Okay. Now, see, what you see over here is that the prices are above the call option. Okay. But over here, you can see that the OI change percentage is still basically in positive, which means that the call sellers are still not in a mood to cover their positions. Okay. Which means that the next day, if Jindal Steel, okay, doesn't sustain at this level or basically doesn't move higher, then there is a good chance that the call sellers which are confident right now, okay, they may, it may lead to Jindal Steel falling down and maybe go back below the 760 levels. Okay, that is because call sellers are finding more and more confidence that ठीक है, prices ऊपर गया है, but this could be temporary and the prices can go down. So you can see in the case of BPCL, right, that the prices have breached the call level, and that's where, now there seems to be some unwinding. Now, normally a single digit OI change may not be that encouraging, but let us try to find the stock which is above resistance, but at the same time call OI may double. Now see, now you can see stock like Hind Copper, stock like MCX, stock like Infi, and stock like Indian Hotel. Okay. In these four cases, what you can see is that despite prices breaking above the resistance level, okay, still their open interest is not going down, which means somewhere this call sellers are feeling a lot more confident that the prices will come down. Okay. So now when you see such stocks, okay, there could be further scope of a short covering, which means, because see, right now the MCX call sellers are already losing money, correct? Because as you can see over here that the highest open interest is at 3600. Okay. Now what will happen is that, say tomorrow, say on Monday, if the MCX is sustaining above, say, above this 3600 for say 1 hour or 1.5 hour, then you will probably start seeing unwinding over here. Okay. And this unwinding can possibly lead to further more up move as well. In the, probably during the day or maybe in the days to come. Right. But when you see such situations, like you see over here, like Bhel is there, where 230 was the open interest. Okay, ideally this should have acted as resistance, but people are not so confident, and many of them have already started unwinding their position. And what you see over here is that now they are probably shifting their ceiling higher to 265. Okay, and that's where the open interest addition seems to be happening. So the earlier resistance of 230, okay, now that is being breached, and 265 could be the next important upside levels, which probably call writers feel that may not be surpassed. Okay. So that is how, you can interpret the stock. Now, usually what will happen is that if the prices are trying to break above the highest OI of the call option, you will usually see that the current open interest is getting, covering is happening, and they will shift at a higher base. If at all, that is not happening, okay, if at all that is not happening, then that should be your alert point. Because I don't remember it was when, but it was probably 2-3 weeks back, where say HDFC was at 709, okay, and the highest call option was at 700, and over here there was some 25%, there was some 25% or something, where the open interest was higher. Okay. What actually happened next day was that HDFC fell 2%. Okay. It went down by 2%. And that is because the call writers, despite the prices going above the resistance level, they were still comfortable, and that eventually led to the correction. Okay. Similarly, now let's look at the other way around, where the prices are below support level. Okay. Now you can see in case of ITC, where the prices is below the support level, but yet the open interest is higher. So like I said, see, single digit is not a great one. But if you see, say, something like, say, Tata Chem, okay, jahan pe there is 24% higher. I think in Jubilant Food, the open interest was higher, maybe because I think there was result or something. So in result, so during result time, there can be, these sort of case happening. But if all things being normal, like in case of Tata Chem, the 1,000 put option has the open interest of say 8,92,000, and the highest, and the OI addition is 24. So unless say tomorrow, on Monday, if the Tata Chem stock continues to sustain below the 1,011, that's where the put sellers will start panicking, and they will start unwinding their position, and maybe the put base will shift lower to say 980, 970 or so on. Okay. So that is where, if the stock is in an uptrend, okay, which means that if the stock is going to do this way, then every time you will see that the call option is getting unwounded, and you're seeing highest, and you're seeing the OI addition shifting to higher strikes. When you keep seeing that often, that means that that stock is in an uptrend. And whenever there is a correction towards the support level, okay, which means that it comes near to the support level, okay, typically they will see buying kick in over there. Now see, Tata Steel is one case jahan pe 140 pe call option ka highest open interest, and even put has the highest open interest and 140. So these can be stocks, where you see very close by call and put option, where there are highest open interest. So these can be range bound sort of stocks, where on either side, if it breaks, then there could be a good move that can come in, right? So you also have to look at it from that perspective. Okay, if the call and the put options are very tight, they are in a very narrow range. So on either side, if it breaks, then there can be a good move that can be possible. And the people who generally follows say technicals as well, if the stock is if you see such sort of situation, and the stock, if at all they are consolidating, you will see that the Bollinger Bands are also tightening, right? So that will be the point that, that will sort of further confirm you that, this tightening is happening. And at any point where the call option or put option, whichever side it breaks and the band starts expanding, so that's where, you can see a trending move in the days to come. So that is again another way of looking at this, right? But it will be a very, very unusual behavior. And I have seen it, not right now, but probably around 2018 or 19 or so, where IndusInd Bank, say, used to trade at 890 or 990 something. Okay. And the call option, okay, and the call option, there used to be highest open interest at 800. Okay. So this is the highest OI that used to be there. And despite stock sustaining at higher levels, the call option never used to, move out. I mean, there never used to be that OI reduction or so. In fact, the highest open interest either kept increasing or it was, very marginal. And despite, prices being at elevated level, they never, I mean, they were not unwinding their positions. And eventually, either market crashed or there was some, stock specific event which led to a correction. Okay. So sometimes when you see such sort of behavior, you have to be even more alert, because there will be times that you may end up seeing such sort of scenarios. And these are honestly not very, very, very common sort of scenarios, but maybe, you know ए- ए- ऐसा 6 महीने में एक बार या something of that sort, you may end up seeing that. And that might actually be your bigger opportunity. Okay. So right now I was trying to find, and I was trying to scan if I can find any such things, but I couldn't really find it. And the other scenario which I haven't explained was what is neutral. So in neutral, what it means is that call and put may there is certain range that is there. Okay. And the price is somewhere between that range. Okay. Now, if the stock is in an uptrend, then it may possibly try to make a move towards its upper end of the range. Okay. And if the stock is in a downtrend, the stock will probably try to move towards the lower end of the range. Now you will say, okay, how do I know if the stock is in an uptrend or is in a downtrend? So for that, actually, there is one screen that we have built, where if you want to see a particular stock, you go to the setup, and on the daily chart, you will see the Dow trend. And this is our momentum indicator, which is RMI. Okay, someday we'll probably again try and do a webinar. We had possibly done it a long time ago. But yes, this is how you can see the trend. Okay, so if say IOC, we saw it in neutral, right? And if the trend is up over here, so there is a good chance that possibly the stock will make an attempt to rise higher towards the upper end of the range. Okay. But in that case, supposingly if the reversal levels are far away, especially that is what the put is showing us, then in such cases you might need to take help of technicals, maybe moving averages or low, or early swing low or something like that, for your reversal, for your trailing reversal level. Okay. Or what stop loss you may want to keep. But that could be, another utility that you can find it from the neutral stocks. Okay, where it may probably, try to inch higher towards the upper end of the range. So with that, I think from the concept perspective, I have tried to explain you each and every scenario that I could think of. But like, just to summarize, this screen basically will help you to gauge the short term sentiment. Okay. And probably it will help you to time from the short term perspective, because see, what happens is that sometimes when the stock is rising higher, okay, we tend to get carried away कि अरे ये निकल जाएगा हाथ में ही नहीं आएगा, right? So that time probably one glance at this strike OI inside screen, if you see, and if you know that the stock is very is coming very near to the resistance level, then maybe you would want to wait out a bit, yeah, because probably when it hits its resistance level, there might be some consolidation that you may end up seeing, right? And because in options, timing is everything. So that is where I think that this screen can help you a lot. Now, honestly, like I told you earlier, there are members in our team which are using option, more extensively, but I am more of a future guy. Okay, so that's where I look at it from the perspective of support and resistance and so on. But if there are option players, they this screen may also help them from the timing perspective. Okay, like if the stock say has gone up 8%, okay, and you think कि ये और ऊपर जाएगा, but there is a heavy call writing that is happening at the higher level, then you may want to take a step back and maybe see for a day or two if it is consolidating and if it is sustaining at a higher level or no. Because what will happen is that this particular sellers, okay, um I mean when especially they are in the near term resistance level, so it may, they will try to give a fight around this level, and that's where you might see some sort of consolidation happening. Okay, and that's where maybe not immediately, but in a day or two, when the open interest say from 23,000, it starts reducing down to say 20 or 19 or so, and when it becomes low enough for it to break, that's where the next leg of up move will come. Okay, so that way maybe you might be 1 or 2 or 3 days early in that trade. And especially if you're buying those options very near to the expiry end, then that's where it can make you a lot of damage. So probably in that sense, this screen can help you in some sort of timing, and try to help you to catch when it would be a right time. But like I said, usually what I try to do is that if through open interest I have found out that this stock is eventually likely to head much higher in the medium term level, because say the open interest has shot up to a huge level on the upside and the stock has corrected, okay, which means that eventually they are going to see a big short covering rally. So in that case, what I'll do is that I may end up buying a stock, and when those stock they come to a lower level, okay, and they reach the support level, that's where again I may want to attempt to buy it more or add more, or if I have squared off position at the higher levels, say somewhere over here or so, I may again want to try and get back to the stock. And that's where I sort of take the help of where the highest put option is in that particular stock, and that will help me to again get back into the stock and ride the next leg of up move. So that's majorly from the explanation part. If at all now y'all have any questions, y'all can ask and y'all can get your doubts clarified. So right now,
Okay. One doubt, Jay, everyone is asking is the change percentage, is it in spot or is it in futures change percentage? The third
no, this
column.
is option. This is purely option.
Yeah. No, the third column they're asking after the price. After the price, before the interpretation.
Before this
Yeah.
change percentage, this is
Yeah.
future price change, not the spot.
Okay. And please note everyone, okay, we are having a 5 minutes delayed data. This is not the end of day, but it will get refreshed after every 5 minutes. So please note that. Yeah. So those who are having doubts can quickly raise your hands. Okay. Akil Kumar.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Akilji.
Yeah,
Good.
Your tools are very good and I'm using it. Just the in OI insight when I'm going and there is a OI interpretation, open interest change wala jo screen hai. In that, can you please elaborate in a detailed way how we can read it?
OI interpretation, this one.
Open interest वाला first one. इसमें
This
on
one.
yes this one.
Yeah, so see, this is basically a lot more detailed version of what we are showing in the Strike OI insights. So in this screen, what effectively what we are trying to show is that where the highest open interest is, okay, which is the green bars. So green bars is the call option, right?
Yes.
The red bars that you see is the put option, okay? So at the top, what we are showing is open interest, okay? So
Okay.
these are the places where there is higher open interest, correct?
Okay.
And on the downside, what you see is the OI change.
Yes.
So anything above the zero line is basically there is a positive change in the open interest,
Okay.
which means addition is happening, okay?
Okay.
And anything below the zero line, what is happening is unwinding.
Okay.
That is covering.
This was not clear. Basically, yesterday, on the basis of that, fifth phase is going to be completed on Nifty on shorter time frame. I have taken the put of Nifty and Bank Nifty.
Okay.
So that time I was analyzing, but it was not clear to me ki how to read the data. That's why I have asked this question. Ki
No
yes,
problem, no problem. I
in the
hope it is
meantime,
clear now.
10 minutes or 15 minutes, how it is happening.
Sure, sure. So
Now
I
it is
hope
clear.
it is clear
Okay,
now.
yeah, it is clear. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Surendra.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. So the page design was excellent. I have even wrote in Instagram, Facebook, social media handles many times this thing if we can modify something like if we can sort out as per highest OI.
Yeah, yeah.
As
Actually, we have done it. We introduced this one, I think, last week or somewhere. So you can actually do the filtration over here. Okay,
okay.
only OI change percentage. I think this was missing at the start. So we got a feedback. It was maybe, I don't know, from you or someone. We had
Yeah, this
implemented
is an excellent feature. I have seen this feature in concept as well. So
Acha.
they have this page where we can take an action if say if something is very nearer to highest open interest, highest call strike or highest put strike, then we can take an conviction.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
can
So
take an
that's
action.
why. So
And
there are
this is an
two.
excellent way. This is an excellent thing. Thank you for the modification. I have
Yeah.
suggested this thing many times.
Oh, acha, sorry, we might have missed out earlier, but even we felt that it is logical to see because more what you would be interested to see is that where is it that you are seeing unusually high sort of open interest. Like say for example over here in Abbott, okay, it is like 1361. So that may not be an easy resistance level to break on the upside, right? So that's where we found it very logical, and we had implemented that sorting thing.
Yeah, one thing I would like to add, if you can do this feature only on liquid stocks, that would be very helpful.
So okay.
How do you define
And
liquid stocks? We are doing that.
you can see
Yeah.
you can see the call edition data. If there are so many huge contracts, then we can obviously find like Reliance, SBI, Tata Steel. These are the liquid stocks that we can
See,
mostly find.
we are building options module second phase where we are concentrating even on liquidity. If we are able to figure it out, definitely we'll also
Yeah, maybe.
we'll further drill down here only for liquid stocks.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe
definitely do it.
we may have to take a certain value as the threshold and then see. I mean, we'll
Yeah.
have to see the data, like where the value is happening a lot. Maybe somewhere around, I mean, based on that basis, we'll try to find out which are the liquid stock, and we'll try to show it over here.
But
Yes, I
overall,
have
what is your opinion on the tool, Mr. Surendra?
So this tool is excellent. I haven't used, but I just got across this webinar yesterday itself. So I found it quite interesting. I haven't still explored it. It may take a couple of days, but I will definitely convey my feedback. And yeah,
Yeah,
another.
sure.
Sorry, Surendraji, you went on mute. In case if you're speaking.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
me.
this page is excellent. I will definitely convey my feedback. I will explore it in a couple of days. I have another doubt in heat maps page.
Okay.
So in heat maps page, there are stocks that are regularly getting updated. So is it accordingly? I mean, the fresh ones. Is it downside or upside? Which one?
Sorry, I did not get it.
I mean, the stocks are getting updated on a regular basis, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. The page is getting refreshed.
Correct.
But the latest ones, how can I find them in this?
No,
Latest.
it gets automatically updated, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The previous ones, historical, you'll not be able to see here.
no,
It was
I'm
the
not.
late. Uh,
Yeah, I'm asking for the intraday.
uh,
So
yeah,
in
so
intraday,
today also, today, see, I'm on today. So unfortunately, today market is not open. Okay, if I have clicked today, it will compare with yesterday's data and it will show the change percentage and the price also. It will automatically keep updating.
No, I
yeah.
think he has some other question.
Yes. My question is different.
Okay.
This page shows every stock that is moving, but I want to find the stock which is moving latest. And
Latest
at
So,
means,
so latest mein na, see, there is only one filter that we have given right now, which is 1 hour. Like in the last 1 hour, which one has actually, moved a lot better. So in this case, I mean, maybe because of intraday, you may not see that, but within intraday, I mean, when you see it, so in last 1 hour, which are the stocks that have moved. So over there also, we will show the percentage change and so on.
या अगर आप एफएनओ बास्केट लेता है देर उसमें बहुत सारा स्टॉक्स रहेंगे, लेकिन उसमें आप एक्शनेबल अगर कुछ लेंगे तो आप इसमें इसमें इतना सारा डार्क ग्रीन कलर का लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन उसमें अगर मैं कुछ एक्शन लेना है, मुझे अगर टाइमिंग के हिसाब से पकड़ना है, तो उसमें कौन सा स्टॉक में पकड़ना है, बस वही मेरा सवाल है.
So yeah, see, the way it works is that if you say you have come to so right now we are at 11 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
When you click 1 hour, okay, what the result that it will throw you is that so everything is rolling over here. Okay. When you do rolling 1 week, I mean, when you click on 1 week, 1 month, and so on, it takes rolling returns. Right. So when you
Right.
do 1 hour, what it will tell you is that 10 से 11 o'clock के बीच में, which are the stocks that have gained a lot, that will become your dark green. Right. So
Okay.
the way heat map works is that it will work as a relative strength for you.
Okay.
Understood. Now see, now let me give you one example. Say this was basically yesterday. Okay. So what yesterday happened was that CPSC was the top performer, right? Oil and gas, all these were the top performer. So basically in the top 4-5, whatever you see, these are all top performers. Okay. At the
Okay.
bottom, what you see is these are the laggards.
Yes.
So now what you want to see is that if the market is in an uptrend, right? Which are the stocks which are outperforming within their basket? Understood?
Yes.
So that is how you can see. Now, in the intraday, it might be a little shorter time period, but the way that you can also analyze is that, say, for example, now let me show you like what is the utility of heat map. Okay. Now see, from this high, which is 16th of January, correct? That is when the market peaked, correct? And right now it is 2nd Feb. So what I do is that I put a filter over here. Okay. And I am telling my system that show me the performance from 16th of Jan to till date. It is telling me that despite Nifty being where it is right now, okay, so Nifty is actually down by 0.81% in this 14-15 days, right? But
Right.
CPSC is the one which has been outperforming. Within CPSC, NBCC is the one, which has given like 87% return over here. Right?
Yes.
So what it helps you to do is that it will help you to understand the relative strength analysis. And this becomes a lot more. See, when you know that in this phase, for example, okay, now imagine that if you feel that the market is going to go down, okay, so at least you will not short these things.
Okay.
Why? Because they are relatively stronger. Understood?
Understood.
What you want to do is that you want to buy into strength, sell into weakness, right?
Yes. If I want to take action in intraday, then
Yeah. So this one is
it
not.
will be difficult because in
Yeah.
intraday timing is the most
Yeah.
most precious thing, and you can't go to every chart.
Correct. So in this case, see, at a later stage, when our system is able to handle the lower time frame as well, which we will eventually do. Okay. So in that case, maybe the 15-minute or the 30-minute chart and so on, that will help you to understand the relative strength for that particular time period. So
Yes.
that
Yes.
could be one way of analyzing.
Yes, I suggest some modification. If you can introduce a rolling ticker, which you know which gets generated, which generates a notification for every 15 minutes. Like if some stocks are moving above previous day high or previous day low, previous week high or previous week low.
Yeah, I understand. So you will normally see those things in a broker terminal. I don't know. I mean, we will think about this. So I personally also
Yes,
many.
I know it is a little bit difficult,
Yeah.
but I think I love this software. If it
Yeah.
gets introduced, I think that there will be no shortcomings if it is introduced
Yeah.
based on CPR.
So
Yeah, definitely.
So in the future, we'll try to bring more and more features from a short term, like a very say intraday sort of trader as well. We'll try to bring more features into that. We're trying, but we'll try to bring more features. So your
Yeah.
feedback is taken.
Thank you,
Yes,
Surendra. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Anirban. Anirban.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jay, the question is, can you just go to the discriminator which you have, near resistance, crossing resistance, that
Yeah.
section.
Yeah.
So, question is, for BPCL, you can see the Y change is -2, and the strike is 530, price is 560. So I basically joined bit late. So is it because like this thing short covering is happening? That's why like you are marking it as a above resistance?
No. So the reason, see, the way we are looking at this screen is that from a seller's perspective. Okay.
Yes.
If I say that there is a highest open interest in the call option at 530, right?
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that the participants believe that 530 will not be breached on the upside, and that is where they have sold the calls option, right?
Right.
So if the price is above the strike price, okay, then
Mhm.
the system will throw it as above resistance.
Okay. Now the next question is,
Yeah.
what is the time frame you are considering? Is it 15 minutes or
No.
1
It
hour?
is like we are at this point of time. Our system is getting refreshed every 5 minutes. Okay.
5 minutes, right? Okay.
हाँ, so 9:15 से लेके whatever is it, like supposingly if this was say 11 o'clock, okay, so at
Okay.
11 o'clock BPCL का open interest at 5:30 is this much, then in next 5 minutes it will again change.
But like all matters is basically like you are inferring this based on the Y change. Someone is basically reducing the Y.
Yeah, so basically what you would want to see is that if the stock is above the resistance, then the call sellers need to panic and they need to cover.
Yeah. Okay.
If they are still shorting, okay, like say you can see over here, I mean in MCX, the price is above 3600, right? But still the call sellers are a lot more confident that MCX will not move up. In that case, you need to be very careful over here. So if say on Monday, if you don't see covering happening, I mean, if this 3600 call sellers, they don't start covering their position, then there is a chance that MCX can come down on Monday. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes,
But
yes, yes.
if the covering starts happening, then you need to see where is it that now the next Y addition happening. That will sort of tell you that from X place to Y place, I mean, that is where the call sellers are shifting.
Yeah, but like this thing, you are considering the highest call place or highest put place, right?
Yeah. The
Okay,
highest
so
point.
highest point, right? And what about the case? Let's say like there are two strikes where basically neck and neck call writing is happening,
Yeah.
or neck
It
and
may
neck.
not be that both will be 2 lakh. Say one will be say 2 lakh, one
Yeah.
will be 2 lakh 10. Then
Right.
system will display 2 lakh 10 as the place where there is
Okay,
highest.
you are always going to factor in the highest one.
Yes, only purely highest one.
Highest one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If at all
Okay.
there is unwinding, say in 2 lakh it becomes 190, and that
Okay.
2 lakh one becomes 220, then our system will say that now the call has shifted to X strike price where the OI is 520. I mean that 2 lakh 20.
Okay. So in summary, basically like you are trying to capture the long unwinding or the short covering.
Yes. So
Near
you
long
bird's eye view,
unwinding.
and you get to know that where the activity is happening just in a first glance.
Okay. Long unwinding and short covering near support or resistance, and then like decide.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is Mr. Sandeep Menon.
Okay, thanks for the software thing. I have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
One is, if you can show on the heat map thing, how do we edit and keep adding with on the watch list thing?
Okay,
Watch list
just
heat maps.
just go to this one. Okay, watch list. Okay, now I'll show you how to create a watch list first of all. Okay, no, 1 second. Just create a watch list. Just click on that 4. Create watch list. Okay, I'll give a name. For example, test. Okay, and then I'll create a watch list. Now I have to add the stocks. Correct? I'll add the items. Okay, for example, 5 stocks I'll add. Okay, I've added this many stocks.
Yeah, and if
then
you
I'll
want to
further search
and,
for I'll further search for Reliance Industries, for example. Okay, I want to add Reliance Industries also. I'll search for it. So I'll add the Reliance Industries and add to watch list. So my watch list is created. Okay. Now I'll go to heat map. Okay. In the heat map, I'll go to watch list based heat maps, and here I've selected all the 3 watch lists. Rather than that, I'll select only the one which I've created just now, and I'll check.
So can I ask you something? If I want to add, say, one more company now, so how do I do that? I go to add items, huh?
Yes, you have to go there, add items.
Just show it once, please.
Yeah. So again, no.
Hey, sorry.
Here only add. Yeah, there only you can add.
Which one you want to add?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So say we have added 3M India. Okay. Sorry, that is already added, I think. So now say we are adding over here Bayer crop. Okay, which was, I think I could see that in the list over here. Right? I add over here. Okay. Now I again come back to heat map. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, and I will probably be able to see Bayer crop over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. The second question is, how do I on the option side, when I am looking at a heat map and the green, extreme green means that's where the OI and the price is moving up, correct?
In the futures heat map, is it?
On the options?
Options, there is no heat map.
So basically you don't have it in options. So basis futures, I need to take a derivative trade, correct? Because I'm an option trader.
Okay.
So basis the futures only, I can probably guesstimate for the next expiry and things like that. Is that the right interpretation or conclusion?
Yeah, because I don't know, like in option chain, how will you be able to make a heat map?
Okay. So basis the next expiry, there can't be a heat map. So you're saying so all heat maps are for the futures only. Am I right?
Yeah. Because see, I'll tell you the practical issue. Okay, every strike will have, say, 20-30 strike price. Okay, and there are 180 stocks. I
Right.
am not sure how will the heat map work for those options.
Okay.
Okay, so see, in this strike OI inside screen, okay, what we are trying to show is that where is it that the activity is happening a lot.
Yes, this I understood. I had gone
Yeah.
through your today's so this I understood. Fine. So basis the futures, you're saying okay. My last question is how do I interpret the volatility skew thing? If you can just show me that.
Sandeep, for that volatility skew, we'll have a separate session. Okay. Because there are many people who are waiting for OI insights. Volatility skew definitely will cover it
Yeah,
in the next coming sessions.
and in fact we'll have that expert for you, because like I said earlier as well, I am more of a future guy, and that is how I interpret I interpret OI inside screen. So volatility skew ke liye we have an expert, probably he will be much more in better position to explain you.
In the coming weeks, we'll definitely arrange a session on options module. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, next up is Mr. Amit Shah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, the practical, can we just put particular scripts in this? See what happens. I take a position in suppose 3 longs, 2 shorts. So there are 5 scripts. Now I want to track only those 5 because in the long side, if I do it sorting any side, so long will come or either short will come. So I'm not able to see my whole 5 or 7 stocks in this. So can you put a filter over their stocks so I can select those stocks and that can only be on the screen?
Yeah, maybe
That is something we'll have to look into. It is a change, of course. We'll have to see. See, right now there is a search for you to search and keep it on the top right hand side. If you see,
Chavan, his actually the way we are doing it for this watch list. Okay, this will be more like a future watch list. So in this case,
No, sir, just how you have keep it in this tick mark of above resistance, below resistance. Na?
I
On
understood.
that script side also if on the script side also you will keep this checkbox, I can
Yeah,
take my stock and that would be solving my
okay,
problem.
on the
So
symbol,
I will
right?
be
On the symbol
looking
filter.
only to
Yeah,
the 8 and stocks only.
definitely. We'll bring the symbol filter also here.
Yeah, I'll just note down this.
I've noted it down, Jay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We'll definitely bring this, Amit. Thanks for the suggestion.
Thanks, Amit.
Thank you.
Next up is Verma.
Hi, Jay. Great session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, 2 questions. Practically, I am a top-down approach guy.
Okay.
So, just as you go to the screen on which you are doing the training today, in this case, while we can filter it on the basis of the highest OI or on the basis of above resistance, neutral, and below resistance, etc., is there a possibility that we can do it on the basis of indices?
On the basis of
Indices.
No, but this we capture it. Derivative data we do it, right?
Yeah. For example,
Huh.
there is a certain breakout happening in certain indices, which means that there is an OI which is changing substantially.
No, so that is what I'm telling. There is just 4 indices which is there. That too, within that, Fin Nifty and Mid Cap Nifty.
Yes.
These 2 are next to illiquid, right? And the Nifty and the Bank Nifty is the one that is more liquid. So that you can probably type over here and you can also get to know.
Okay.
In the search bar, you just type Nifty, so it will catch Nifty and Bank Nifty.
Okay, that's one. Then going back to the same chart, are we able to correlate volume here, or is it only going to talk about?
No, it is. This one is purely open interest.
Purely open interest.
Purely open interest.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Mr. Rakesh Jain.
Hello,
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've gone through your Strike platform and I love it. Earlier, I used to watch all the data from broker platform और उससे उसी का यूज करता था एफएनओ के अंदर में. अब स्ट्राइक आने के बाद में वैसा करना नहीं पड़ता, एक ही साथ एक जगह पे सब मिल जाता है. ये जो स्टॉक इनसाइट जो आपने बताया, इसमें हाईएस्ट ओआई कॉल और पुट के आधार पर, सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस के आधार पर ट्रेडिंग करने के लिए बताया. क्या इसके अंदर में एटीएम कॉल का पीसीआर भी डाला जा सकता है?
एटीएम कॉल का पीसीआर?
हाँ, सपोज कीजिए फॉर एग्जांपल बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा.
हाँ.
बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा का भाव चल रहा है अभी 256.
ओके.
हाईएस्ट ओआई अपने शो कर रहे हैं 270 पर. 255 या 255 का बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा का जो स्ट्राइक है, उसका अगर एटीएम पीसीआर जो रहता है वो अगर इक्वल हो जाता है या क्रॉसओवर हो जाता है तो उस स्टॉक के अंदर में एक अपमूव आ जाता है.
राइट. तो ये ना, ये शायद एक सेकेंड ना, मैं एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ, बट ये आपको यहाँ पे मिलना चाहिए. ये दिख रहा है आपको? आई थिंक इसमें पीसीआर नहीं है ना. ओके, आई अंडरस्टूड योर पॉइंट.
एक्चुअली आई एम यूजिंग इट. ये आप इसमें देखेंगे ना ऑप्स्ट्रा में.
हाँ.
ऑप्स्ट्रा में
हाँ. आई अंडरस्टूड योर पॉइंट. इट इज समथिंग लाइक दिस, राइट? एक सेकेंड ना, किधर गया वो? हाँ. So it is something like this you are suggesting, right? कि यहाँ पे ये पीसीआर आपको मिल गया और ये 1 के ऊपर चला जाता है, तो then you start seeing an up move.
Yes.
Right? Got it. I understood. Maybe हाँ, ठीक है. I mean we can probably implement this. We'll take your feedback.
ये सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस के साथ में अगर ये रहता है ओआई क्रॉसओवर या फिर एटीएम वाला, तो उससे ये पता चल जाएगा कि वो जो सामने वाला रेजिस्टेंस है वो भी ब्रेक हो सकता है. जो आप ओआई शो कर रहे हैं कि ये ओआई रेजिस्टेंस है, वो हो सकता है जैसे रेजिस्टेंस है लेकिन वो 5 रुपए की कॉल जो है वो 15 रुपया हो जाएगी. तो ये एटीएम वाला अगर यहाँ पे अगर आ जाता है कॉलम, या ओआई क्रॉसओवर वाला कॉलम आ जाता है, तो वो बहुत ज्यादा हेल्पफुल रहेगा.
इसमें एक्चुअली ना मैं आपको बोलूं एक चीज कि पहले ना हम लोग ने ना खाली ये रखा था, मतलब हाईएस्ट ओआई ऑफ कॉल, हाईएस्ट ओआई का ये मतलब कॉल पुट का स्ट्राइक्स ही रखा था. देन वी थॉट व्हाई नॉट कीप इट ओआई एंड ओआई चेंज एज वेल फॉर द पीपल टू नो कि इसमें कट रहा है कि नहीं. अभी प्रॉब्लम क्या होगा पता है? सी मे बी इसके लिए ना अगर हम रखे ना तो मे बी डिफरेंट स्क्रीन रख सकते हैं, बट द मोर वी स्टार्ट पुटिंग ओवर योर ना,
आप यहाँ पे नहीं रखो, दूसरी जगह रखो. ये
राइट. हाँ.
बहुत वर्क है, मतलब बहुत. मैं भी ऑप्शन में यूज करता हूँ ये, इसी वास्ते मैं ये बता रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये ओआई क्रॉसओवर जो है वो बहुत हेल्पफुल है इंट्राडे के अंदर में भी, और मतलब ट्रेडिंग के पर्पस में बहुत काम आता है.
करेक्ट.
आपका प्लेटफॉर्म बहुत जबरदस्त है, यहाँ तक भी बहुत, ये डेटा भी बहुत हेल्पफुल है.
राइट.
और इफ यू कैन इम्प्लीमेंट इट वुड बी बेटर.
यस डेफिनेटली वी हैव नोटेड इट.
और एक क्वेश्चन और मेरा, ये जो आप चार्ट्स पे जा रहे हैं वो कैसे जा रहे हैं?
सॉरी, कौन से चार्ट पे?
जो वो 2040 वाला जो चार्ट्स रहता है ना.
अच्छा हाँ, ये देखो, ये आपको जो भी स्टॉक देखना है ना, मान लो लूपिन किया, इधर चार्ट में जाके रोहित सेटअप.
अच्छा.
तो ये हमारा जो टेम्पलेट है ना, विच वी फॉलो 2040 बैंड एंड द एवरेजेस, you get it over here.
Yeah, and for search for the stock, global search है, global search में type कीजिए.
हाँ, यहाँ पे जाके आप सीधा चार्ट पे आके if you do Rohit setup, you'll get to know it for that stock.
Okay. Thanks.
Sir, one more thing, आपका multi strike OI देखा है क्या स्क्रीन?
मल्टी नहीं
Yeah,
मैं
just go to multi-strike, Jay, once.
मल्टी
Options में multi-strike, yeah.
Yeah, I mean this will to certain extent help you to understand कि वहाँ पे जो भी है जो क्रॉसओवर्स जो हो रहे हैं ना, जैसे कि नियर एटीएम स्ट्राइक, ओके, तो वहाँ पे इसका मतलब जैसे कि येलो लाइन है, आई मीन से फॉर एग्जांपल द ग्रीन लाइन इफ इट स्टार्ट्स गोइंग अबव द येलो लाइन, दैट मीन्स पुट में ज्यादा एडिशन हो रहे हैं, राइट? एंड इफ दैट इज अकम्पनीड बाय द प्राइस राइज, देन इट विल टेल यू दैट इट इज इन एन अप ट्रेंड.
ये इट्स सेम, पर ये सिर्फ एक मतलब सिंगुलर स्टॉक्स पे करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ, करेक्ट करेक्ट.
ये सारा एक साथ में अगर आ जाता है तो वो ज्यादा हेल्पफुल रहेगा.
Okay, noted it down.
ओके, थैंक
Yeah.
यू सर.
Thank you.
थैंक्स फॉर दिस प्लेटफॉर्म.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
ओके.
Next up is Vishal.
Yeah, hi Jay.
Hi Vishal.
I just actually missed the Jindal part, so I just wanted to be clear about it. I got some technical issues at that point in time.
Acha. So see, what basically I was trying to tell over here is that the price is above the resistance, right? But if you see the OI
That
chart,
is 760 you're saying, right?
760, correct. Okay. And over here, people are still not in a mood to unwind the call option, right? Which means that I have to monitor what Jindal Steel is doing tomorrow. I mean on Monday. If at all
Okay.
it is sustaining at higher levels, okay,
Yes.
then you will eventually see covering happening over here. Then the next part is that where now you can already see that 790 ka addition is already happening, okay?
Okay.
Which means that if at all the covering starts happening over here in the morning 1 hour, then there is a good chance that Jindal eventually goes towards this 790 mark where the next major resistance will be.
Okay, so just wanted to clarify that only.
Yeah.
So as I would see is that the liquid, when you go to the highest liquidation part, so the 770 call got highest liquidation and the addition got into 790.
Correct.
I would see is that it is high. I mean, the call
Highly
open.
possible that this will cover, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
And again, if I see like if we see the price difference of the highest open interest call and the current market price is only 10 rupees.
Correct.
So will that, so for an option writer, will that 10 rupees matter that much in a stock of 800 bucks? That's what I wanted to clarify. Or is it we should interpret it that even this might go further, or this either this will, I mean, just touch 790 and reverse back from 790. That is how would we take it?
So see, firstly, what you will need to first see is that के 760 वाले cover करते हैं कि नहीं, because despite it being at 780, okay,
Yeah.
why is it that 760 वाले they are still standing tall?
Right.
Okay. First thing is that, okay, now मान लो कि Monday को सुबह को the stock is sustaining at higher levels and in fact it has gone up a bit, okay, then most likely you will see 760 covering their position, okay, which means then the next thing you need to see is that 790 में क्या OI change आ रहा है, okay. If it is say single digit or something like that, then there is even a good chance that when Jindal comes over here and this open interest is just say in single digit, then even this will break. So that is how you sort of try.
So there'll be a new range, you say?
Yeah, correct. And what the put writers will do is that they will keep shifting their base higher. Now you can see 750 has become the base, right? It may so happen that once they come towards that 790 mark, okay, they will shift their base to say 770 in the put option.
Correct.
So that's where they will keep, I mean, see, as the stock keeps rising higher, the put ka base will keep increasing.
Right.
Okay. So,
Right.
so that is how it will work. Then if there is a dip over there, like I said, and if the stock is in an uptrend, then what I would ideally want to do is that buy the dip, so that on the next leg of up move, once it starts, I can again try and capture that move.
Okay, got it. So similarly, I just want to take you to Canbank. It's just
Yeah.
one. So here we have seen that Canbank has moved post the budget, and the current market price is around 516. The
Right.
highest open interest is at of put, it is at 500,
Right.
and again highest addition is also on 500 itself.
Right.
And again, if we see on liquidation of call high open interest of
Yeah.
500 is reduced.
Because it has conquered this level, right? So now these people are running away.
So how do you take it as 500 as the base level, if at all?
No. Correct. Because now the put addition
Can
has
we get
now become in 500 open interest. I mean 500 strikes. So this becomes the base for that.
So whenever you get a Canbank near 500, you can go long with a rather a smaller stop loss.
Yes. I mean, that's what if your trend analysis tells you that then.
Yes, because the overall stock is in an uptrend, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. If the stock is in an uptrend, then yes, this will definitely work as a support level, and maybe around this point will be a good entry point for you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
That was it.
Welcome.
Next up is Sujit Kumar. In the meanwhile, Jay, just show them how to raise a ticket, please, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go to help section, everyone, and you can help section, Jay.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 1 second, Sujit. Yeah,
Hello.
you can go raise a ticket over here, raise a ticket, and you can just whatever new things you want, just bring up over here. We'll definitely look into it. That will be helpful. Thank you. Yes, Sujit.
हेलो मेरा एक्सपर्टाइज ऑप्शन बाइंग में इतना भी है नहीं, मैं बिगनर हूँ। तो बिगनर के लिए ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग के लिए कुछ बहुत इजी वे क्या है जो मैं थोड़ा सा उसकी प्रिडिक्शन कर सकता हूँ?
ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग में कुछ भी इजी नहीं है सर।
एक सर्टेन पैरामीटर मैं उसको देख के प्रिडिक्ट कर सकता हूँ कि किस डायरेक्शन
there are, Sujit, honestly, there will be 10 different people that will tell you 10 different things. Okay. The best way, according to me, is that you understand what the trend of the stock is. Okay. Try to understand what the medium term and short term outlook is for that stock. Okay. If that trend is bullish, ideally what you want to do is that you would want to buy it at the support levels. Okay. Now, like I told you earlier, कि आपको ये जानना है कि स्टॉक का ट्रेंड बुलिश है या बेरिश है, ये आपको कैसे पता चलेगा? Then you simply go to that stock. Okay. वहां पे चार्ट में जाके रोहित सेटअप पे जाइए. यहाँ पे ना हम स्टॉक का ट्रेंड देते हैं ऑन अ डिफरेंट टाइम फ्रेम बेस्ड ऑन द डाउ थियरी विच इज हायर हाई हायर लो पैटर्न. ओके. तो जब आपने ये फिगर आउट कर लिया कि ये शॉर्ट टर्म और मीडियम टर्म में ऊपर है, ठीक है, तो उसमें आप क्या कर सकते हो कि फिर आप शायद ये जो ऑप्शन हुआ इनसाइड स्क्रीन पे आके आप ये समझ सकते हो कि अगर ये अप ट्रेंड में है स्टॉक तो इसके नियर टर्म सपोर्ट लेवल्स कहाँ पे है, एंड नियर टर्म सपोर्ट लेवल्स पे अगर आए तो यू कैन प्रोबेबली बाय. ओके. सिमिलरली अगर स्टॉक डाउन ट्रेंड में है, ठीक है, तो आप क्या करोगे कि अगर कोई स्टॉक नियर कोई स्टॉक मान लो कि वेट now just for assumption right now, okay, you think that हिंद पेट्रो डाउन ट्रेंड में है. ओके. तो what you will do is that कि हिंद पेट्रो अगर डाउन ट्रेंड में और उसका बाउंस आता है and it is near the resistance level, then that is probably the time you would want to sell that stock, in which case basically you buy a put.
Okay.
मतलब
ये
that is
tool
a
आपका
very
मतलब कैसे मिलेगा?
crude and a layman way, which will be easier to understand for you. But
ये tools कैसे मिल सकता है?
sorry,
ये tool जो आपका है इसे कैसे हम यूज कर सकते हैं? कहाँ से सब्सक्रिप्शन चार्ज लेना पड़ेगा?
so ये देखिए आप इधर जाओगे ना, यहाँ पे ऊपर, ये पहली बात तो जब आप लॉग इन करोगे ना, तब आप मान लो आप ये पेज पे रहोगे, ठीक है, आपको बिना सब्सक्रिप्शन के ये पेज के आगे जाने नहीं मिलेगा, तो आपको यहाँ पे क्लिक करके प्लान्स एंड बिलिंग्स में जाना पड़ेगा, and then you can subscribe for whatever time period you want. So right now we have a good offer on 1 year, 2 year and 5 year, मतलब जहाँ पे एडिशनल डिस्काउंट्स भी हैं.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sujit ji.
Okay.
Next up is Mr. Ram.
Hello, excellent feature, sir. I have few questions.
Sure.
One is in the strike OI insights.
Yeah.
I am seeing the expiry dates somewhat ambiguous, or see, if I want to select the weekly, are you not giving weekly at all?
No, so see what happens is that weekly for what? Weekly for Nifty, weekly for Bank Nifty.
Yeah.
So now what
I
is
searched
happening
it
is that
on
almost
Nifty.
every day there is an expiry, right?
True.
So that is why I understand your concern. I mean, actually, I'll be very honest. I did not wanted all those things. I mean, where you see 10 expiries and so on. Okay, I did not wanted that, but then our internal team had that discussion ke people may want to see ke weekly mein kya ho raha hai and so on, right? So say for example, Bank Nifty ka is on say 7th, ठीक है? So you come down over here.
Yeah, the date is not there, sir.
Oh, acha.
I searched it on Nifty, Bank Nifty, on the search tool.
Okay,
If you search Nifty.
Okay, fine. I got your point. So I'll do. So we'll look into this.
For Nifty.
Yeah. So this is 6th. 6th is Bank Nifty. Yeah, 7th is not there.
Yeah, I think those expiries need to be added.
Sure. We will do that.
Okay, sir, in the same...
So just 1 minute. Actually, those expiries are there. So see, once you do 8th, you get the 8th ka expiry. The reason why March ka is not coming because that would have not been there only right now. Like
okay.
For Nifty, it is every Thursday, right? So 8, 15 also is something that you can see over here. 22 is something that you can see over here, right? So you will have to check the dates. I mean, it is not possible for us to tell.
Understood.
Nifty hai,
yeah. In the same strike OI insights, is it possible to give the price change of their particular OI strike in the highest OI and change edition? Suppose let's take one stock, HPCL.
Okay,
HPCL in the highest OI set of columns, we don't see the price change of the 500 CE strike, or at least the price of that strike. Only we are seeing the OA and
see the problem. See, I'll tell you the problem is that why we are trying to keep it concise is because people don't get lost with more and more columns, because the moment we bring in price over here, okay, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns that will be further added. And the thing is that in this screen specifically, price may not be much relevant, right? Because here you want to know the trend. See, if the price has gone higher, okay, options price will also go higher in the call option, right?
Agree.
So that is why what we are trying to do over here is that we are trying to show minimalistic thing which will help you from your for your analysis perspective. See, we can put more and more things over here. The only thing is that the relevance of the screen should not go down.
Got it. Got it. And sir, in the option chain drop list, is it possible to add interpretation at the strike level? Right
Yeah,
now,
we have added
Yeah,
interpretation.
interpretation. Oh, okay. I
yeah.
didn't see
So
that.
there are different things over here. One is only OI
Okay.
chain that you will see.
Okay.
One is only this.
Excellent. That is excellent. Okay. So one last question in the technical scanner. The technical scanner.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's select Rohit's scanner.
Okay.
We have the next to basket, we have live and the last candle close, right?
Right.
So when the market is not active, both should be same. The result should be same.
See, actually, the trading view chart, there is a problem in this. Okay, we are trying to rectify by Monday or Tuesday. I understood what the problem is. Okay, the chart is showing little different. We are trying to rectify it.
Not only chart, sir, even the result data, right? Resultant list of stocks that we get.
Yes, I understood. There is a problem in this. We are trying to resolve this. As of now, you can see the live, not the last candle close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Nen Patel.
हेलो
Yeah.
सर ये पूछना था कि इसमें जो स्टॉक है उसका मतलब वो देखने मिलता है कि अभी सपोज एसबीआई, तो एसबीआई में अभी लॉन्ग बिल्डअप चल रहा है, शॉर्ट बिल्डअप चल रहा है, अनवाइंडिंग चल रहा
फ्यूचर
है।
स्क्रीन में है।
हाँ, ये आपको फ्यूचर स्क्रीन में पता चल जाएगा। जैसे कि आप मान लो कि आप यहाँ पे आए, ओके, आप यहाँ पे आके देखो, यहाँ पे हमने अलग अलग जो है ये बेसिकली वेरिएशन दिया है। यहाँ पे आप सर्च भी कर सकते हो कि एसबीआई आपने यहाँ पे सर्च किया तो ये कहाँ पे आ रहा है, लॉन्ग बिल्टअप में आ रहा है।
ओके, ये कितने टाइम का होगा ऐसा, मतलब 3 मिनट, 5 मिनट, 10 मिनट अपडेट
हम
कितने
लोग
टाइम
का ये पहली बात तो ये आई मीन कल के दिन का है फर्स्टली, ठीक है, और
अच्छा,
बाकी ये एवरी 5 मिनट्स में लेटेस्ट अपडेटेड बताता है।
अच्छा, ओके,
बट वो वही पर्टिकुलर दिन का बताएगा। जैसे कि अभी मान लो कि ये 11 बजे है, ठीक है, ये 11 बजे की पोजीशन है फॉर एग्जांपल। अभी 5 मिनट बाद रिफ्रेश होके अगर इसमें थोड़ा और ओपन इंटरेस्ट ऐड हुआ, ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ये फिर 13 लाख बता देगा एंड ओआई चेंज उस हिसाब से वो कैलकुलेट करेगा।
अच्छा, ओके, तो इसमें 13 लाख होता है फॉर सपोज, तो इससे क्या अज्यूम कर सकते हैं?
तो इसमें यही रहता है ना कि अगर प्राइजेस ऊपर जाते हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल प्राइस ऊपर जाता है, ठीक है, ओआई ऊपर जाता है, मतलब देयर इज अ लॉन्ग बिल्टअप।
ओके, मतलब मोर पोजीशन एडेड। ओके,
करेक्ट। सो आइडियली व्हाट यू वुड वांट टू सी इज हायर प्राइस चेंज एंड अ हायर ओआई चेंज।
ओके,
सो वैसे सिमिलरली अगर प्राइसेस नीचे जाते हैं, ठीक है, सॉरी, प्राइसेस नीचे जाते हैं और ओआई ऊपर जाता है तो इट इज अ शॉर्ट बिल्टअप।
ओके, तो एसबीआई का जैसे हमने देखा कि लॉन्ग बिल्डअप दिखा रहा है, ठीक है, तो उसमें अपने को वो अपने जो मतलब स्टार्टिंग में जो दिखाया ओपन इंटरेस्ट वाला, वो आप कर सकते हैं क्या वापस?
हाँ, ये जो ओवाई
इंटरप्रिटेशन
में आ
या
गया, यहाँ पे मैं एसबीआई कर दिया।
नहीं, वो नहीं बोल रही।
अच्छा, आप वो इसके पहले वाला स्क्रीन में जो हम बात कर रहे थे वो
हाँ,
यहाँ पे।
ओके, तो यहाँ पे हम एसबीआई लेते हैं तो इसको मतलब ये 650 दिखा रहा है, ठीक है, और पीई स्ट्राइक 600, तो ऐसा मान सकते हैं क्या 600? एक सेकंड,
हाँ, ये क्या हो रहा है कि ये 650 पे हाईएस्ट ओपन इंटरेस्ट है, ठीक है,
ओके,
ये इसके ऊपर चला गया, ठीक है, अभी 660 इज द दूसरा ऑप्शन जहां पे लोग शिफ्ट हो रहे हैं।
ओके,
समझे आप? तो देर इज अ चांस कि अगर ये जो 650 जो भी है अनवाइंड होता है और ये थोड़ा इधर ही रहता है, तो यहाँ पे जो शॉर्ट कवरिंग आएगा ना, उसके वजह से देर कैन बी अ चांस कि ये स्टॉक ऊपर जाके 660 टेस्ट कर सकता है, विच विल बी द नेक्स्ट रेजिस्टेंस लेवल। of the
ओके
stock.
ओके ओके। और आपने बोला था ना कि ये हाईएस्ट ओआई जो है उसमें ओआई चेंज वाला 1.1% है ओनली,
हाँ,
तो
तो ये
इसको हम
इतना
मतलब कैसे?
सिग्निफिकेंट नहीं है, मतलब सी
हाँ
आइडियली अगर माइनस रहता ना तो बहुत ही अच्छा होता, क्योंकि दैट वुड हैव टोल्ड यू के लोग अभी यहाँ से डर के शिफ्ट हो रहे हैं. ओके,
ओके या
ये 1.1% है, तो यू हैव टू सी इट ऑन मंडे के ये बिहेवियर कैसे हो रहा है.
ओके ओके
क्योंकि
इट्स माय
क्योंकि
क्वेश्चन।
आप ये देखिए कि यहाँ पे 650 पे ना ऑलमोस्ट 98 लाख शेयर्स है.
हाँ
ठीक है, 660 पे 66 है,
ओके
तो उसको ये बैरियर को तोड़ना पड़ेगा. समझे आप,
या
मतलब ये
हाँ
98 वाला 70 आ जाए, 60 आ जाए या कम होते जाए, तो इट
हाँ
विल बी लाइक अ फ्री वे फॉर द स्टॉक टू राइज हायर.
660
हाँ,
ओके ओके थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है, थैंक यू.
Okay, next up is Rahul Soni. Rahul Soni.
हेलो।
Yeah.
हाँ
हाँ सर, एक्चुअली मैं बीच में अभी ज्वाइन हुआ हूँ, मैं आगे का सेशन नहीं ले पाया था, इसलिए खाली मुझे एक क्वेश्चन था। अभी 10 मिनट पहले मैं ज्वाइन हुआ हूँ। आपने एक फीचर अंदर है जो पीसीआर ओआई इंटरेस्ट है और पीसीआर वॉल्यूम वाला है, तो उसमें वो आप जरा ओपन करेंगे प्लीज।
हाँ, ये वाला ना.
हाँ, तो ये जो वॉल्यूम वाला ये डेली का ही होता है कि
डेली मतलब ये डेली
डेली?
कैलकुलेट होता है.
ओके, और अगर मान लो स्टॉक में किसी स्टॉक में हमको इंटरप्रेट करना हो, क्योंकि ये दोनों इन्वर्सली फॉलो करते हैं, अगर ये इसीलिए तो कैसे इंटरप्रेट करें इसको?
सो इसमें क्या होता है कि अगर ओआई पीसीआर, ठीक है, कोई नीचे के लेवल पे आ जाता है, मतलब इसमें क्या हो रहा है कि कॉल शॉर्टिंग बहुत हो रहा है, करेक्ट, इसके वजह से ओआई पीसीआर नीचे आ रहा है, तो ये चल सकता है. ठीक है, वॉल्यूम में क्या होता है कि अगर वॉल्यूम पीसीआर हाईएस्ट लेवल पे है, मतलब ये वॉल्यूम पीसीआर, मतलब इसमें क्या है कि वॉल्यूम इन द पुट इज हैपनिंग मोर देन द कॉल. समझे आप, तो ये जैसे मैंने बोला इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनेट होता है, तो द आइडियल पॉइंट इज के ये नीचे रहे और ये
और ये
ऊपर
ऊपर,
रहे. समझे आप, तो फिर ये दोनों में जब भी चेंज होगा तो दैट कैन अगेन लीड टू एन अपमूव इन द स्टॉक.
ओके, और ये स्टॉक में भी ये आएगा ना, खाली निफ्टी में ऐसा नहीं है ना?
नहीं 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 नहीं, ये सारे स्टॉक्स में. इधर आप मान लो कि आपको जो भी करना है बीपीसीएल कर लो.
और मान लो पिछले 3 4 या 5 दिन का हमको एक रिलेशन देखना हो कि इसका जो वॉल्यूम
ये इसमें तो
पीसीआर
पूरा
है वो।
हमने 2021 से डेटा दिया है.
ओके, डेली।
आई थिंक 2021 या कहाँ से तो डेटा है इसमें, ये रहा.
नहीं, वो तो इंट्राडे या पोजिशनल के लिए तो खाली पिछले 3 4 दिन या एक हफ्ते का देख के ही हम लोग फाइंड करते हैं कि अभी इसमें
हाँ, बट
मूवमेंट
अभी क्या
ऊपर।
है कि आपको ये भी देखना है ना कि ये नीचे का लेवल कौन सा है, राइट. जैसे कि ये देखो, ये ओआई पीसीआर यहाँ पे एकदम नीचे था, उसका हिस्ट्री लेके, तो उससे भी आप ये प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते हो. कभी कभी क्या होता है, डाइवर्जेंस बन जाता है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे बना. ठीक है, तो ऐसे आप मतलब पूरा जितना पिछला ज्यादा डेटा देखोगे उतना आपको और ज्यादा पता चलेगा. अभी जो ग्रीन वाला जो है ना, ये जो ग्रीन लाइन है वो रॉ फिगर है. ठीक है, मतलब वो एवरीडे चेंज होता है, तो वो रॉ फिगर है. तो अगर आपको स्मूदेंड वाला ही खाली चाहिए, मतलब जो 10 SMA से स्मूदेंड है, तो आप ये भी कर सकते हो. राहुल, आप म्यूट पे हो अगर आप बात कर रहे हो तो. ठीक है, सो विल मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. रवि.
Yeah, Mohammad Hussain.
सॉरी, मोहम्मद हुसैन.
हेलो
हेलो.
Yeah.
यस, मोहम्मद हुसैन.
सर, पहले तो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, आपने जो इतना बढ़िया ये बनाया। ठीक है
थैंक यू.
सर, इसका सब्सक्रिप्शन भी ले रखा है मैंने, और मेरे को ये जानना था सर, जैसे मेरे को एसपीएससी का डेटा चाहिए था, मतलब लास्ट 1 महीने में कितना किया उसने, जैसे उसमें सर मैं कैसे कहना चाहूँ, डेली हाई लो जो बनाया उसने।
ओके, मतलब किस बेसिस पे डेली हाई लो बना है, प्राइस या मतलब
प्राइस पे जो डे हाई लो का वो आता है ना चार्ट पे।
हाँ, वो तो आपको यहाँ से मिल जाएगा फ्यूचर्स में। आप यहाँ पे HDFC बैंक करोगे तो मतलब ये आपको चार्ट पे मिल जाएगा। अगर आपको स्टॉक के
मेरे
अंदर
को
चाहिए,
ये डेट वाइज चाहिए था, जैसे यहाँ
हाँ
साइड में।
तो करेक्ट करेक्ट। तो ये जो आप जो HDFC बैंक अब ऊपर आप टाइप करो, ठीक है, फ्यूचर्स में जाओ, ये OI एनालिसिस में आपको अंदर मिल जाएगा डेटा।
सर ये तो ओआई का हो गया ना, मेरे को डेली बेसिस का जैसे फंडामेंटल में देखते नहीं है आज मूव कितना हुआ है और वो हुआ है,
वो अभी फिलहाल नहीं है मोहम्मद जी। ओके, जो आप पूछ रहे हो ना डे वाइज प्राइस चेंज वो सब, वो नहीं है बिकॉज
नहीं है सर इसमें, लेकिन मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था इसे मैं एक्चुअल सीट में ले सकता हूँ, नहीं ले सकता हूँ?
क्या ले सकते हैं?
ओवरव्यू में जाओ सर एक बार,
ओके,
ओवरव्यू में जाके इसमें जो ये
अब पूरे डैशबोर्ड का ओवरव्यू बोल रहे हो या स्टॉक का ओवरव्यू?
ये सर चार्ट में जाओ, चार्ट में ये या वॉल्यूम डिलीवरी में, सॉरी वॉल्यूम डिलीवरी में।
ओके,
हाँ, अब इसमें जो ये डेटा आया है मेरे को, इसमें डेली का चेंज दिखा रहा है इतना परसेंटेज और ये है, तो अगर मैं इसे एक्सेल में लेना चाहूँ ले सकता हूँ, नहीं ले सकता हूँ?
एक्चुअल में क्या ले सकते हैं?
ये जो डेटा है आपका साइड में, ये जो जनवरी 1
ये एक्सेल में ले सकते हो कि नहीं?
हाँ,
ये रहा ना CSV करके, आप एक्सेल में ये रहा।
अच्छा ठीक है सर, थैंक यू, यही जानना था।
ठीक है। नेक्स्ट अप इज वर्मा।
So again, one question, Jay. Is this OI also applicable to Gift Nifty charts? I mean, it's a silly question, but just wanted to check it.
No.
We are not capturing.
We are not capturing Gift Nifty as of now.
All right, Chaman. All right, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Mr. Ravi.
Ravi, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question if you have any.
Okay, I guess he's not this one. So with this, let's. I guess we are done. So, request to everyone: go and subscribe to Strike. It is the. I'm sure you must have heard many people speaking now. We need your support to build this platform even more better. So Jay, once again, please show them where to go and subscribe. It will be lovely if you can subscribe to 1, 2, and 5 years. We want you to be associated with Strike for a very long time. I'm sure there are a lot of tools which are going to come up even more better. We'll make sure that Strike becomes a world-class software in the coming days. In the meanwhile, please do subscribe, whoever is listening to this. We'll post this recording in the YouTube. Okay. Yeah. In the meanwhile, Hiren Gandhi. Okay. Hiren, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Jay. I'm already subscribed to Strike, but I want to know that since you don't recommend any buy and sell recommendation, right? But can we create a community where, like, whatever my analysis is there, I can put it up and like other people.
We are creating a Telegram group very shortly within this week. Okay. We'll send you an invitation via WhatsApp. Okay. You can join, please.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Surendra.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, you have already answered my question. Telegram, yes, you create a Telegram group, and if you can organize webinars regularly for answering Q&A of Strike clients, then it would be very helpful because.
Sure, we'll do it, sir. We'll do it.
Yeah, and another thing that I would recommend is if you can build a Telegram bot, which can help traders take an action.
Actually, those are Surendra. Those are all in plans that we have. I
Yeah,
understand. I mean, if you put those
Surendra, I'll just, after this meet, just give me a call. I'm WhatsApping you. I'm sending you my number in the chat box. Okay. Just give me a call, please. Okay. I would love to discuss with you and take your inputs more.
Yeah, I have used this type of platforms in other companies. If you would know, there are many in market right now. So I am just telling the experience of those platforms.
Sure. We'll take your feedback and we'll implement.
Yeah, I still feel this software is helpful in filtering stocks, but more of less. I mean, it's less useful in intraday perspective.
Yeah, sure. We can take it offline and we can get on a call and understand things better.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just 1 minute. There is one question.
I have a question, Jay. Can I ask?
Yeah, just 1 minute. I'm just taking it from the chat box. There is someone who has, I want to scan a doji on pivot points and no. Yeah, sorry. Please go on.
Jay, this question is not related to your webinar.
Okay.
But this is largely related to the business development sense.
Okay.
So if you want, I can take it up separately with you. I can share my number and Chavan can get me on a call. Is that okay?
Yeah. If you can, 1 second.
So it's
about... I'm WhatsApping you. I'm sending you a chat box. In the chat, I'm sending you my number. Please do call me after this webinar.
All right, Chavan. I got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Akhil Kumar.
Hello. My question is this, that in profile section, when we are going to mark our number, I have two number. My WhatsApp number is different and my calling number is different. So if you are posting anything for members on WhatsApp, then I will not be able to get that. So
you change your mobile number, please.
700.
No, not here, sir. In the profile section.
Okay.
Yeah. In the profile section.
Profile section, I have to update only my WhatsApp number?
Yes, please. Everyone, some of you have put wrong numbers. Those who are subscribed also. So I'm not sure how do we reach out. Yeah. Anyways, please do update your correct contact numbers. Yeah. Shakir Chipa.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I have two basic questions. One is, what is difference between OI and volume? And another thing is the option chart is available on your platform?
Option charts, we are developing it right now. In the next 1 month, you'll see more and more features in options. Whatever has been requested on PCR option charts, unusual volume, many things are coming up.
Okay. And
so to your question, Shakir,
yeah.
So say for example, OI is 1. Okay. That means 1 contract is traded. Okay. So the volume will be 1. Right?
Okay.
Now, if I have covered the contract, which means OI will become 0, right? But trade has become 1 more contract. Understood? So your volume will be 2. See, OI is nothing but the position I am taking. Volume is number of times that the volume is happening. So this is just a very simple example that I gave you, is that imagine OI and volume right now is 0. Okay.
Okay.
If 1 contract got traded between me and you, okay, between me and you, wherein you bought, I sold. So your open interest is 1, correct? And your volume will become 1.
Okay.
Right? Now, we both are squaring off the position.
Right.
Okay. in which case now the contract will become zero, right? Because there is no existing contract that is happening, right? But your volume will be added because one more trade took place or one more contract took place, right? So in this case, your end result is that your OI is 0 and your volume is 2. That means
Okay.
Understood. 2 contracts got traded, but in terms of number of contracts which are open is 0.
Right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So I think with that, we are done with the questions.
BSE listed stocks, no, Sanjay ji, we are not covering BSE listed stocks as of now. We are covering only NSE listed stocks. BSE will bring it definitely. Yeah. So
yeah, just one question by Chandrasekhar that it is a very it was a very informative session. If I subscribe to your tool, where I get the overall how to use. So see, Chandrasekhar, firstly, what we have done is that in the help section, if you go, there are all the videos that we have put in. Okay, like even if you want to know like how to use the strike and so on, those all videos is something that you will get it over here. So that will be the starting point. Chavan, the place, yeah. So see, Chandrasekhar, if you go towards the learn and you go to how to use the strike platform, this will be the starting point of understanding what is the strike platform all about. Okay. And then in each of the sections, you can go and you can go through all the videos to understand the tool. Okay. So that is how you can get educated about this platform, and obviously we'll do more and more webinars to for the people. Please stop doing that, whoever is doing. Yeah. So that way you'll be able to understand more and more things as you attend the webinars.
okay, with this, we'll wind up today's session. Next webinar, we'll let you know. Keep attending. Don't forget to subscribe to Strike. We look forward. To whoever has subscribed, definitely we'll send an invitation to join our Telegram group. Whoever has subscribed, you can all join our Telegram group. We'll send an invitation very shortly. So till then, take care. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something today. If you have learned something today, put on the chat box what has been your experience on this webinar. Just take out 2 minutes and put it in the chat box. That will be great.
Thank you all for your time.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.